Well, Purdue University has a playground that has a very serious purpose. The children who are using the playground are learning lessons that will help them in all aspects of their lives. Barbara Lewis is in for Kylie Valletta this week with more in the business of health. Barb?
Gary, it's great to be here.
Great to
Thanks.
See you.
Well, this playground is for children with communication impairment. Now, the program is designed to build both communication and social skills at this critical juncture in a child's development. Joining me now is Gritt. She is a clinical assistant professor of speech, language, and hearing sciences at Purdue University. Congratulations on this new program, and thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
Well, let's talk about this unique playground. Just talk about the playground itself, and then we'll start talking about really the programs that you use it with.
Sure. So the Bob and Joyce Beery Miles Outdoor Learning Space is a playground that was designed specifically for children with communication impairments. So there are some pieces of the playground that are unique. For example, the slides are made out of metal so that children that have hearing equipment can slide down them without the risk of static to their equipment.
Okay, and then, so these are for specific ages, between 3 and 5 in your program, but this playground is used from all ages.
That's correct. So I run the preschool language program for children ages 3 to 5, but we have other programs from birth all the way through teenagers those children are using the playground as well as they're receiving communication intervention in our clinics.
Okay, so you do a lot with this. You're training future researchers and people that work with kids with communication impairments. You are also helping these children and by helping the children, helping the parents. So let's talk a little bit about the goals of your program. How do you do what you do? How do you help the children improve their social skills and their communication skills?
Yeah. So we really try to use the natural environments that children are in. So the playground and being outside and playing with other children is a natural routine in a child's life. So every day at our preschool, we're out on the playground and we're using that as an opportunity to build on their social communication. So we have adult support out there where we're coaching and helping the children do that. Okay,
and then I thought another really interesting aspect is you have some children who don't have communication impairments in there with the children. So why is that, and how does that work?
Yeah, so we call those children our peer models, and so they're typically developing with their language, and they participate in all activities with the children as well, and they provide some nice models of language, and then they're also there to help our graduate students learn about the difference between typical communication development and then what disordered communication looks like.
Okay, can you give me an example then of how you work with them to help increase their communication skills?
Sure. So if we see 2 children, maybe they're on our swing together. We have a large swing that 4 children can play on at once. And maybe one child really wants to be pushed. We might go over there and notice that he's pointing at one of the adults. And so we might model for him, oh, I want to be pushed on the swing. So it's taking advantage of those natural opportunities as they happen out on the playground.
Okay. And so then how do you kind of know where to guide the children? I'm guessing, so they come to you every morning, and how many are usually on the playground at one time?
Right, so we usually have 10 to 15 on the playground at once. We get to know these children really well individually because we're with them 4 mornings a week. We do assessment to know what their goals are, and we see them throughout the morning, so that helps us know what to work on.
Okay, and so do they get to choose what they do, or are you kind of guiding them the whole way? I'm just trying to picture this.
Yeah,
how you do your work.
So on the playground, it really is free choice for the children. It's all open to them, and they come up with their own ideas of how they want to play. I'm remembering a group of children that used a Frisbee as a Roomba vacuum one day, and that was how they wanted to play. But then within that, when they need the support, we're there to model the language and give them the guidance.
All right. Well, Gritt, thank you so much for being on Inside Indiana Business.
Thank you for having me.
Gary, back to you.